Are we going supersonic again? The dream of crossing continents in a fraction of the time is one that has captivated aviation enthusiasts and travelers alike for decades. Let's talk about speed. It's a fundamental aspect of travel, and it has always been a driving force behind innovation in aviation. For decades, commercial flying has plateaued. The advancements in speed that defined the early jet age seem to have stalled. Today's airliners aren't much faster than those from the 1970s. We've gained efficiency and range, but raw speed has taken a back seat. The jet age's promise of speed faded into cramped, slow flights and budget airlines. The focus shifted to affordability and accessibility, often at the expense of speed and comfort. But in Colorado, Boom Supersonic is shaking things up with a new aircraft, challenging the status quo and reigniting the pursuit of faster air travel. Overture. This isn't just a concept, it's a real attempt to bring back supersonic passenger flight. They're not just drawing board dreams, they're actively building and testing. Overture aims to make the world feel smaller by crossing it much faster. Imagine cutting your travel time in half, opening up new possibilities for business and leisure. Of course, we've seen this before with Concorde, a marvel, but expensive and loud. Concorde was a technological triumph, but its economic and environmental limitations ultimately led to its retirement. So why try again? Boom believes new tech and 50 years of progress can make supersonic travel practical. They're betting that advancements in materials, aerodynamics, and engine technology can overcome the challenges that plagued Concorde. Think of Concorde as a classic supercar, gorgeous but costly. It was a symbol of luxury and exclusivity, accessible only to a select few. Overture wants to be the modern, efficient, and viable version. It's about speed, but also about being smarter, quieter, and more sustainable. Boom is committed to using sustainable aviation fuels and minimizing the environmental impact of supersonic flight. This is supersonic travel, reimagined for the 21st century. It's a bold vision for the future of flight, one that could transform the way we travel and connect with the world. What exactly is Overture? What does this name even mean in the context of aviation? At its core, it's a passenger jet, but it's definitely not the kind you're used to seeing at your local airport. This isn't your average run-of-the-mill airliner. It's long, slender, and aerodynamically sculpted, and designed to comfortably accommodate 64 to 80 passengers. Think exclusive business class only experience, not a flying bus packed with hundreds of people. Boom. Supersonic, an ambitious US-based startup, is the innovative force behind it, aiming to revolutionize air travel and make high-speed travel mainstream and accessible to more people. The name Overture itself signals a new era, an exciting opening act, heralding supersonic flight's highly anticipated return to the skies. The core plan is to rigorously prove both the underlying technology and the viability of the business model, paving the way for an exciting future of even faster, more convenient, and more accessible air travel for everyone. Boom's innovative approach thoughtfully blends valuable lessons learned from the iconic Concorde with cutting-edge modern materials and state-of-the-art digital design techniques. They've strategically ditched the heavy, outdated analog tech in favor of lightweight composites and advanced computer systems. In a way, it's quite similar to carefully restoring a beautiful classic building while seamlessly integrating state-of-the-art systems and technologies inside. Overture thoughtfully keeps the pioneering spirit of Concorde alive, but comprehensively updates absolutely everything else to meet the demands and some expectations of today's world. It's a bold and confident statement, suggesting that the future of flight can indeed be both incredibly fast and remarkably smart. Let's delve into the core of the engineering that makes Overture a reality. We're not just talking about incremental improvements here, we're talking about a comprehensive rethinking of supersonic flight. Overture's distinctive gull wing shape isn't purely an aesthetic choice. It's a critical design element that carefully balances stability and control, ensuring optimal performance at both supersonic and lower speeds. This is achieved through meticulous aerodynamic tuning. The airframe of the plane is constructed primarily from advanced carbon fiber composites. These materials are significantly stronger and lighter than traditional materials like steel or aluminum, offering a superior strength-to-weight ratio. This lighter build translates directly into greater fuel efficiency, a factor that's absolutely crucial for making supersonic flight commercially viable and ultimately more affordable. Powering Overture are 4 Symphony engines, each custom designed and optimized specifically for this aircraft. In stark contrast to the Concorde's notoriously noisy and fuel-guzzling engines, these engines are engineered for both efficiency and reduced noise, and they operate without the need for afterburners, a significant advancement. The fuselage's shape is meticulously crafted using a principle known as area ruling. Imagine the elegant curves of a Coke bottle. This design minimizes drag and allows the plane to transition through the sound barrier more smoothly and efficiently, reducing the energy required. Every single detail, from the wingtips to the tail, is carefully considered to make the aircraft as aerodynamically refined and fuel efficient as humanly possible. It represents a sophisticated blend of cutting-edge materials, science, intelligent design principles, and purpose-built engine technology, all working in harmony. The result of all this innovation, a supersonic jet that promises to be significantly quieter, more environmentally responsible, and ultimately more practical and sustainable than any supersonic aircraft that has come before it. Overture's core mission is all about achieving maximum speed and performance while mitigating the traditional drawbacks associated with supersonic flight. It's not just about brute force and raw speed. It's about intelligent engineering and clever design solutions. And that holistic approach is the real breakthrough that sets Overture apart. What does this mean for you? Overture is designed to fly at Mach 1.7, about 1/300 miles mid-pitch. That's over twice as fast as today's long-haul jets. New York to London in 3-5 hours, LA to Sydney in 8. Suddenly the world shrinks. It's not just about holidays. Business deals, medical emergencies, and family visits all get easier. Imagine flying to Tokyo for a meeting and being home the same day. The impact on productivity and global collaboration could be huge. For families and friends separated by continents, travel becomes less of a barrier. Weekend trips across the Atlantic, suddenly possible. Overture gives you back the most precious thing, time. It's about making the world more connected in every sense. But what about the environment? Concorde was a gas guzzler, but Overture is designed with sustainability in mind. Its lightweight build and efficient engines aim for fuel efficiency on par with business class in today's jets. The real game changer, Overture, is built to run on 100% sustainable aviation fuel, SAF. SAF is made from waste oils and other renewables with a much lower carbon footprint. Boom is pushing for a supply chain that supports this fuel, helping the whole industry move forward. The goal is net zero carbon operations, making speed and responsibility go hand in hand. Overture isn't just about going fast, it's about doing it responsibly. If it works, it could set a new standard for green aviation. Supersonic but sustainable. If Overture succeeds, it could reshape how we think about distance. Cities, a day apart, become neighbors. opening new economic and cultural connections. The tech developed advanced materials, efficient engines, sustainable fuels could spill over into other industries. Like Apollo's legacy, Overture's breakthroughs could benefit everyone. Faster travel means more ideas, more trade, and more understanding between cultures. It's a return to ambition in aviation, a leap, not a shuffle. Overture could inspire a new generation to tackle big challenges. Sometimes you need a bold project to remind us what's possible. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. There are big challenges. The sonic boom is still a problem. Overture will only go supersonic over oceans to avoid disturbing people on land. That limits routes to mostly transoceanic flights. Regulatory approval is another mountain. New rules, new safety standards, and a long, expensive certification process. Boom will have to work closely with authorities to prove Overture is safe and green. And then there's money. Building a new plane costs billions. Boom has airline orders and investment, but delays or overruns could threaten the whole project. Aerospace is notorious for setbacks. The dream is real, but so are the risks. Success isn't guaranteed, but the potential reward is huge. So what's the status? Boom's XB-1 demonstrator, a scaled-down test jet, has already flown, proving the core tech works. Each test flight brings more data and confidence, both for engineers and investors. Meanwhile, Boom is building a massive factory in North Carolina to assemble Overture. This super factory is a sign they're serious about mass production. Major airlines like United, American, and Japan Airlines have placed orders, betting passengers will pay for speed. These orders provide crucial funding and show real demand. The project is moving from concept to reality. There's still a long way to go, but the pieces are falling into place. Supersonic travel is closer than it's been in decades. What's next? With XB-1 flying, focus shifts to building the first full-size Overture. The Greensboro factory will soon start assembling the real thing. The first rollout is expected around 2026 or 2027, a major milestone. After that, ground and flight testing will be exhaustive, proving safety and reliability. Certification is the final hurdle. Thousands of hours of testing to satisfy regulators. If all goes well, Overture could enter service by the end of the decade. Tickets aren't on sale yet, but the roadmap is clear. The countdown to commercial supersonic flight has begun. So, is Overture the future? Nothing certain, but it's a bold vision. It's a reminder that progress can be dramatic, not just incremental. Overture is about choosing connection over distance, speed over stagnation. It could tighten global ties, enable rapid crisis response, and make the world feel smaller. Crucially, it aims to do this sustainably, with net zero carbon operations. If it works, it could set a new standard for aviation. Fast, clean, and ambitious. Overture is a story of optimism and daring. Whether it soars or stumbles, it's proof we're still dreaming big. And that's something to celebrate.